All right, so this week we're going to start chapter 10. We're going to introduce two new journals. We're going to have a cash receipt journal. Your cash receipt journal is anytime somebody pays you with cash or a check. So it could be sales from your business. It could be checks that you received or interest earned on a checking account. And then the second one's going to be your cash payments journal. It's used to record any transactions that you make with cash or check. So typically all payments for a business are made with checks. Very seldom does a business ever use cash for transactions. So more than likely you're going to see that it's a check. Okay, so I went through and I completed 10-2A. For you guys, for an example, there are a few things I just kind of want to talk about here. As you go through, you notice that there's a sales journal here, okay, because some of the transactions for this assignment are actually going to go in your sales journal. And then you're going to use those numbers, like if you notice this 489 right here on the 8th, okay, when you come back up here, you're seeing that he paid his bill from down here and received a discount. So I'm just going to walk through a couple of these. The first transaction is you receive cash from L. Riley. Okay, so we know this was an account receivable. He owed you some money, or they owed you some money. So the original amount, your accounts receivable, was the $2,200. So I kind of work backwards with this. I usually start here. Okay, how much did they owe me? And then we gave them a discount, which if you look in your reading, it tells you they get a 2% discount if they pay within 10 days. So we take this number times your 2%. So we actually received $2,156 from him. Okay, the next transaction, we received cash in payment of a note receivable, which is like a loan. Okay, so that's going to go clear over here in your other accounts. All right, and we have to put it in as two different transactions. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to pause it. So the original note was for $1,000. Okay, we had collected $96 in interest. So we just have to make one entry here for our cash that says we collected $1,096. The rest of them again. So here's another one where they owed us money. We gave them a discount. So this is how much we actually collected. I did want to talk about here on the 16th. This is collecting cash sales. So say you own a business, it would be like the money that came through your register. Instead of every single time that you sell a necklace, putting it in as an entry, you total all of the amount you collected, and you usually twice a month is, for our text examples, how often they do it. So for this one, when we have cash sales, we come over here and it goes into our sales credit and our cash debit. Okay, and since we're posting one total here, you're not going to have it anywhere else. So it will go into sales in the end here and then into cash. Okay, the next two are just the transactions like we did before. It was an account receivable. One received a discount, one did not. And then let's look at the 24th. Okay, we received a cash refund for defective equipment. So what that looks like is we got some cash back, but we have less equipment. So when we come over here, what we're actually doing is we are going to credit our equipment when we post this. Okay, so that's what the top part looks like. Again, you should all know how to do the sales journal. So mixed in there are some dates. And then the last piece of this that we do over here is just making sure that our debits and our credits match. So if you were to come back up here, you just look and see, okay, cash is a debit, sales is a debit. So those totals are going to go in here, and then credit, 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 those totals are going to go in here, and you can see that our two numbers match just to kind of double check yourself. So for the assignment today, you're working with your cash receipts journal and your sales journal. Later this week, we will go through and talk about how these are posted. It is kind of time consuming, but hopefully we can get through it. So I'll be reaching out to you later this week to figure out the best way to do that.